Eric's List is a free classifieds, ads, and posting service. The way Eric's List works is that you must first pick a state and then a city that you'd like to see posts in or actually make a post in. So for this example, I'm going to use New York. And the reason why we do this is because if I'm in New York, I don't want to see posts from Montana. So I'm going to go ahead and pick New York. And then I'm going to pick Albany as the city. And when I get to the city, you will see categories that have been assigned to the city. And we have several categories. We have main categories and we have subcategories. So what we've got here is we've got the community category where you can post about an event or class. We've got the for sale category where you can sell your items. We've got the housing category where you can look for an apartment or roommate. We've got the jobs category where you can see job listings. And then we've got the services category where you can advertise about a service. So right now we're just focused on viewing posts. So I'm interested in bikes and I want to see what bikes are for sale in Albany, New York. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the bikes subcategory here. And as you can see, there are 2 listings currently, and they've got a price when they were posted and a view count. So if I actually want to look at one of these posts, I can just click on it and it'll show me information about that post. And you'll see the price and a phone number that you contact the person selling it if they provided one. If not, you'll be able to send them a message if it's not your ad. So this is actually my ad. So if I go back and take a look at another bike in Albany that isn't my ad, you'll see that there's certain actions that you can take while looking at the ad. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this French bike here. And as you can see down here in the actions, there are 3 buttons. There's a send message button where you can contact the seller in case they didn't put a phone number or you'd prefer to email them. This will allow you to send them an email. And then you can also report the post in case there's something wrong with it, like if it's in the wrong category or if it has some kind of illegal content. You can let us know and a moderator will review it. And then you can also add and remove posts to your favorites list. And that's just a quick way of coming back to posts that you liked. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my favorites. And then if I go to my favorites tab up here, there's that ad that shows up in my favorites. And then you can remove it from favorites if you'd like later. It's just a quick way to come back to posts that you like. So now I'm going to go ahead and create a post. So I'm going to go ahead and select my state again of New York. And then Albany, because I'd like to post it in Albany. And I'm going to go ahead and pick the bikes category because I want to sell a bike. Once this category loads up, I can click on the create post button and that'll take me to the create post page where I can create a new post from the bike I want to sell. And then you can put in a title, which is what's going to appear when they see the listings of ads, and then you can put a description, which is what they see when they click on it. And you can name your own price. So I'm going to do $250. And put in your zip code, and if you wanted to, you can provide a phone number, but you don't have to because they'll be able to email you regardless. But I'm going to go ahead and put a phone number in. So the tags are optional, but if you wanted to add a word that's not currently in your ad, that would help people find your ad in case it's like a search term, you could. So if I wanted to put like French and I left it out of my post, but it describes my post, you can tag it as French, and then you just press space and you can tag it multiple times with different words. So that way if someone were to search on French, it would show your ad even though French is not in your ad. So it's just another way of making the search a little bit easier. So when you're done filling that out, you can click on Save Post, and that'll create the initial post. And here is the screen where you can upload images if you want. This is optional, but an ad is a lot better when it has an image. So I'm going to go ahead and upload some images, and to do that, all I have to do is drag and drop the pictures over, or I can click here to open a file browser. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this picture, and I'm just going to drag it over to this area, and it's going to go ahead and upload. And then if I had another picture, so let me go ahead and put another picture up, even though this has nothing to do with the bike. I just want to have 2 pictures here, and then if I wanted this picture to be the main one, I just drag it to the left and then click on Save Image Order. And so now the main image is the bike picture, and then there's another image there. And when I'm done with images, I can click on Finish with Post. And as you can see, it'll take you to your My Post page and show you that it's been posted. And then you can see your posts here in your My Post page and the view count and when they expire and when you need to renew them. And you can always edit your post here, and you can also delete your posts in case you sell your items. So you've created a post now, and if you go back to the bikes category in Albany, New York, you'll see that your bike is now showing up on this list. What's nice about Eric's List is that we don't charge you to post in any category. So unlike other platforms, if you have a service that you'd like to advertise, you can post it for free on Eric's List. So for example, if I wanted to post that I make websites and offer web services, I could do so and there would be no charge whatsoever. So instead of this, $5 a post, use Eric's List instead.